Railers trying to close out their season-high 11-game homestand on a high note next 2 nights here in Worcester before the team goes on the road. Tonight they had the South Carolina Stingrays in town, a team that was in the Kelly Cup Finals in the ECHL a year ago. It's the affiliate of the Washington Capitals was the opponent tonight in a game we saw live on Charter TV3. And the Stingrays wasting little time. They're up 2-0 already in the second period when Frankie Simonelli, a former Bruin, a Providence Bruin, grabs a goal. It's 3-0 Stingrays. Worcester's Justin Hamonic getting into one. The former BC star Parker Milner in net with the save for the Stingrays. Milner was solid. Railers buzzing here. Nick Saraceno with a bid late on a deflection, saved by Milner. Third period, Simonelli. The shot deflected in by Dylan Marganari. 4-0 South Carolina. Worcester not going away easily. Jeff Kubiak buries the goal off a loose puck. It's Kubiak's 8th of the season. He's got a little point streak going. 4-1, but that's the final tonight. South Carolina with the win. 4-1, your final. To high school basketball now, and a big one. Top 5 matchup between Marlboro and Wachusett from the Badlands. We pick it up with Wachusett's Bryant Gribbons getting his own shot to go. Here we go. Billy Gibbons and Tommy Gibbons getting his team going. There was the Notre Dame commit, Chris Doherty for 2. Then it's Sam Dion to Jake Serafini. Mountaineers tie things up. Wachusett getting the range. Liam Griffin knocks down a corner 3. Wachusett's up 3. Marlboro getting tropical. Alex Santos wanting it. Now this is back out to Sam Dion. 15 points for Dion. He nails the 3. Here we go. Kevin Short, B-Rabbit's bro. Little copycat game. He knocks down the deep J. Wachusett moving things around. Liam Griffin at 23 points. Knocks down the mid-range J. The Panthers, Chris Doherty had 33 tonight, muscling up there. Marlboro gets the win in overtime, 60-59. Burncoat and Doherty, inter-high title on the line in girls basketball, and Ed Whalen out-dressed tonight by the opposing coach at Burncoat. First quarter, closing seconds, Natalie Sherry buries a long 3. Yeah, no biggie. Her teammates are psyched. Highlanders are up 7 after the first. Second quarter, inside goes Doherty to Caroline Ober for 2. Ober had a nice game. They go back to her. Good ball movement there. Ober is up. She had 17 points, 10 boards, double-double for Ober. Katie Pasquale and Julie Riendo doing work on the offensive glass for Burncoat down the other end. Pasquale with the finish. Burncoat down 6. And off the shot, off the mark, and Amari Pearson for Burncoat with the putback. The Patriots then go into the press. Pasquale with the steal, and she's going to put it back for 2. Doherty's Tiana Westbrook way downtown, knocking down the triple. Doherty up 9 at the half. Third quarter, hey, Mare! There's Mare Gallagher, 1,000-point score. She had 19, there's a 3. My favorite Burncoat fan cheering, come on, play some defense! And Meg is there to chaperone her, make sure she's not getting in trouble tonight. Doherty too much, though, 10 points from Olivia Guerra, and the Highlanders get the win, 44-35. They're inter-high champs. We've got St. Peter Marion and Quabbin in boys basketball coming your way from the hinterlands. Every time we go, there's like a blizzard. We're hoping for good weather on Tuesday night for Dex and the boys, 7 o'clock live on Charter TV 3. National Signing Day now complete for college football, and Holy Cross head football coach Bob Chesney and his staff adding 20 new student athletes to the 2018 Crusader roster, including 3 from the state champion St. John's Pioneers. And the Crusader head coach saying recruiting locally can help his program in many ways.
Well, I think what we're talking about here is trying to take this team and make it, everyone's team in the town, not only in our town, but in the school, from staff to faculty to students to other sports that are here, then also, again, into the community. So to have 3 local guys here is really a big deal for us, and we think all 3 of them are very capable of playing at this level. And it's not always the case that you're able to find 3 guys, especially from the same school, from a team as successful as they just were with a coach that's an alum. Those are all things that really were in balance, for us, that were able, had us in a position to be able to secure these guys, and feels like to us that these are guys that are going to be able to make a pretty strong impact in years to come. And we need that, and we need to kind of take care of our own backyard once again.
Peter Oliver coming from St. John's to Mount St. James. In total, Holy Cross signing 31 new players with the early signees from December. Hunter Gorgas, Steve Buchalia also signing letters of intent from that St. John's team. Gorgas to URI and Buchalia to Assumption. To boxing now, you heard it a little bit earlier in the newscast. New England's Future 5 coming your way tomorrow night at the Palladium. And Worcester's own Bobby Harris III, the co-feature event of the night. Now, Harris weighing in at a lean 166 pounds tonight, and he tells us he has been working out really hard for this fight.
I've been doing something different for this fight. I've been training 3 times a day, watching what we're eating, getting good sparring, just being in shape, just trying our best to be in shape, be in shape. To me, as long as I'm in shape, everything else comes naturally. The skill set's there, the mindset's there, and everything else should be all right.
All right, Harris has Saul Almeida out of Framingham in this fight. He looks good. Bobby looks lean. He looks mean. He wants to be Worcester's People's Champion, and we'll see him tomorrow night at the Palladium. And one thing, Cam Jandro had the story earlier today, and Bobby Harris's dad, the great Bobby Harris, an Olympic qualifier boxer, he and Jose Rivera, the promoter, the 3-time world champion, pretty much grew up together. So now he doesn't just know Jose Rivera and AJ, he really knows them. These guys are family, and it's a big fight for Bobby tomorrow night.
That's awesome. That's going to be cool for him to see him in that element, too.
No question about it.
Well, that's going to do it for us here on Worcester News Tonight. For Andy Lacombe, I'm Anna Botari. Have a great weekend.